so we are in Korea. So basically I feel like you just put on the GG soundtrack and then you just let's go. So I just wanted to do a quick intro, but basically I'm just gonna do the same thing as Indonesia, whatever, just walk around Korea, have my experiences, try to document as much as I can be bothered. And yeah, I'm gonna be here for 10 days. I'm staying at a friend's place. I'll probably film something with her. So right now, I'm just on a random street and like every direction is like somewhat photogenic. It reminds me a lot of Japan, but it could also just be that I'm not used to it, so for me it's more interesting and inspiring. Here you have it. It's banana milk. I don't know much about Korea, but I know that this is like a big thing and famous. Who would have thought that the first thing I did going to Korea would be buying banana milk? Not me. Let's give this a go. I'm not sure if I should have shaken it first. I hope not. That's really good. It tastes exactly like the paddle pop. The banana paddle pop tastes exactly like this. It's like a melted banana paddle pop. Yeah, that's amazing. That's like a solid 10 out of 10. Yep. I don't know how else to review it. It's banana milk. It tastes like melted ice cream. I understand why they're hyped about it. Alrighty, we are at Lotte World Mall, which means that we are at the Lotte Tower, and I wanted to document my experience seeing it the first time. I kind of saw it a little bit from the train, not really. So the weather is super shit, and it's very foggy, so you can't really see anything. But we're gonna pretend the weather is good, and we're gonna try and make it a good experience, alright? So it's right over here. I am excited. So 6th tallest building in the world, and let's have a look. And there it is. So I guess you have the mall first, and then you have the building. So I think the view here is a little bit shit, just because we are actually so close, similar to the Petronas and such. It's still really, really cool to get to see it for the first time. So I don't actually know where you're supposed to take photos of it from, but we are going to figure it out. I think there's some lake nearby. But yeah, it's just, again, it's like the Petronas Tower. It's amazing to be here and just have the opportunity to see the 6th tallest building. And also just like look at the scale of it. It's like hard to comprehend because it's just so fucking tall. I mean, the mall basically is tall, and then after that you have the building. So that's quite crazy. Alrighty. Here is a better view of the tower. I'm just filming this on my phone because my camera's in the bag. It's wet, it's raining, but look at this. To try comprehend the scale. Look how tall it is. And we're gonna go all the way up to it because why not? I think that's cool. Lotte World Tower. 6th tallest building in the world. It says 5th, but obviously it got overtaken by the murder car. So, there you go. Alright, so it's incredibly humid. It's starting to rain again, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. I just had breakfast at this restaurant and I wanted to show it. Now there's a car in the way, but that's okay. So here it is. It's called Orino Ramen, and it is a Michelin recommended, aka like a Bib Gourmet restaurant, and it was really, really nice. That was one of the better ramens I've had. I don't think I've had one as good as that since like Japan. So that was really, really nice, and I will put some video on the screen. I didn't film in there because it was very like crammed, but it was really, really nice. It cost 10,000. And yeah, I would highly recommend. I also had another banana milk for breakfast, and yeah, they are good. So I definitely recommend those. So now the plan is to just be a dumb tourist, walk around, see stuff. That is if it doesn't rain a lot, like it's building up. Yesterday I didn't film anything, I just walked around confused and did nothing, and the day before that it was just raining. So hopefully we are more productive today. Beautiful Korean weather. Look at this. It is completely trash. But yeah, we're having fun or something. We're not having fun. I am at the village. I am sweating bullets, I swear. I've been living in Asia since like February, and I keep thinking, okay, it'll get better, I'll get used to the humidity, you know, like India's hot, whatever, Thailand's hot, whatever, Singapore's hot, whatever, Malaysia's hot, but you don't get used to it. Like, it is so humid and hot here, and it's just like, it's not even a sunny day, it's like a rainy day, but still. Anyway, enough of that. I'm in the village. It's really nice. I feel kind of bad because it's a residential area, and everywhere it says to like be quiet, and I imagine, yeah, if there's a million noisy tourists, it's not nice. But it's a very peaceful vibe. Like, look at this street, for example. Especially if the cars were not here, it would look amazing. But I mean, again, it's a residential area, let them live. But it looks really nice. And then there's one other street, which is super touristy. I'm trying to get a photo there, but there's constantly people, so I might just come back one day like really early. But yeah, this is definitely worth checking out. It's just, you walk around, it's very chill, very quiet, and just very photogenic. Reminds me a little bit of like Japan. We are going to the LOL Park. I have wanted to like see League of Legends in Korea for many years. Alrighty guys, the time has come. We are going to the best restaurant in Korea. It is a 3-star Michelin restaurant called Kawan. And yeah, I'm going to try to document it, film as much as I'm allowed to as I can. And yeah, just document the experience, see what I think of the food. I have never been to a 3-star restaurant, so that's definitely going to be fun. And yeah, I'll take you guys along. So we are about to try hay smoked eel marinated in the gochujang. And I'm saying that wrong, I think. So here we go. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, it's really good. I'm not the biggest fan of eel, I would say, but like the marinade is really, really nice. Yeah, and it's not spicy, it's great. And now we're trying a bunch of different stuff. We have the how do you say it?
Ginseng.
Ginseng, which is like a medicinal herb I've never heard of, but it's big in Korea and China. So we will try that, and it's with, what's it with? Some chestnut and like a pear. So I'm gonna try that. It's very sour, I would say not. I mean, it's not bad, but not the biggest fan. Then we have this grilled Korean beef. Oh, this is really nice. It just tears apart so easily. Alright, let's try this. Oh, that's amazing. It's so soft and flavorful, and yeah, that's perfect. This is really amazing. And then lastly, I'll try the napa cabbage, which has been, yeah, also marinated in too much stuff for me to say. That's quite good. I'm usually not a big fan of all that, like fermented and yes, stuff like that, but this is really nice. The ginseng, not the biggest fan, and then the beef is amazing. So yeah, so I ate it wrong.
It doesn't matter. But this is a Korean way to eat it.
Okay.
The rice was just this morning, cooked with chicken leg and ginseng.
Alright, so now we have the rice, we just saw her cook. So I'm going to take this soy sauce mixture, mix it into the rice. give these a go. So it's rice in hot pot with chicken and the ginseng. That's nice, like good chicken. The rice is very wet, I would say, but it's quite good. I'm trying to get a good chunk here. Yeah, it's quite good. And then we have here like small pieces of potato. Let's see. Ooh. That's really nice because it's like the perfect texture, I would say. And then it's a bit sweet. And then here, this. What's this one? Do you know?
Kimchi?
Oh, kimchi. Yeah, also quite good. And then we'll try the cucumber, I guess, as well. That one is very meh. But the rice, which is obviously like the main dish, is quite nice. So yeah, overall really nice meal. But yeah, I think it was a very nice meal, very nice experience, and I would definitely do it again. Alright, so I didn't film it the first time around, but I'm back at the rooftop spot trying to take a photo of the Lotte Tower. The weather is questionable behind me. There is like very blue skies, it looks good, but in front of me where the Lotte Tower is, it is not good. So yeah, I'm on this roof and I will just give you guys a view 1 second. So you kind of have to be crouched down here, but basically we're on this thing and then I've set my camera up here. And then you have the main road and the crossing down here. And then you have the Lotte Tower. So I'm hoping, also the sun is like going against it's not a good view, but I'm hoping once the sun goes down further that we can get a good photo and hopefully the weather doesn't get bad. Like here it's so overcast and not nice. But then you have over here, it's like really clear blue sky. So I just hope we can get a good photo, but we'll see. There's still a long time until sunset, but I'm just here way too early as usual. Alright, so I just wanted to film a little vlog clip. So I had dinner and I'm just walking around here. Dinner was actually super strange. I had the like soup thing, it was kind of okay, it was a bit boring. And then the guy working there was trying to explain that I shouldn't pay for it, but he didn't speak any English, so I did not understand at all what was going on. Then some guy comes over, pats me on the back kind of, asks me where I'm from, and then I drew the conclusion that he apparently paid for my dinner. And yeah, he said like a few things that I didn't get, and then he walked away and I was like, okay. So yeah, I had free dinner and I guess people are very kind. And now I'm standing, look where I'm standing. So I'm underneath the one and only Lotte Tower. It looks beautiful with the lights. Sadly, I tried getting photos at sunset and it did not work out. But yeah, look how beautiful that building is. So I just want to reiterate, because last time I was under here, it was raining, couldn't really get close, couldn't really film, and it was just like the awful weather. But like this is so fucking beautiful, and I am so thankful to be here. Like I'm standing like right next to this monster. So that's definitely, you know, something that not everyone gets to do, and I'm very happy about it. So yeah, I just wanted to film that clip. Look up at this giant. here's the dish when it's all mixed together. I honestly, like, I never saw myself eating raw beef for breakfast, but here we are. Let's get a chunk. So you got the rice, beef, and it's mixed in the egg and such. It's good. The beef has a really nice and like salty flavor. Yeah, this is really, really nice. It was 12,001 just for context, but yeah, this is nice. Good, solid breakfast. And then you get all the kimchi, which I love. So this is what I'm doing today. It's not really interesting to film, which is why I'm not filming it, but I'm going along the city wall of Seoul. So yeah, 18.6 kilometers. I don't know how much I'm gonna do. I think I was here, and now I've walked to here. It took like an hour, and I guess we go here, and I guess we just go as far as I can make it. But yeah. And this is the status of what I look like. It is like incredibly hot. It's 30 degrees, I think, and it's humid. And for the first time, the sun is actually out. So it's not raining, it's intense. But yeah, we're gonna keep doing this city. It's not really a wall. I'm walking amongst like small, like not towns, but like small, like residential areas. But it's pretty chill. So we have moved from here and then all the way up to here. So we're on track, but it is very, very physically fucking draining. These fucking stairs are gonna be the end of me. They just keep going. Like the other side also had. It is not fun, but oh well. We made it. Alright, so I finished the hiking portion. Now we just walk around the city, and this is my post-hike, like fix myself because I'm so dehydrated. We have this in like a bag. I think that's fun. And you get ice with it. Banana, sadly it's wrapped in plastic. It's probably not good. A sports drink to get some electrolytes, and a water to quench my thirst. So there you go. Alright, we have made it to something palace. I will write it on the screen. I'm not going to try. Like, Korean, the way I see it, and the way it's pronounced are like two completely different things. But yeah, we're at the biggest, most popular palace. Cost 3,000 to get in, which is pretty cheap. And yeah, here you can see it. It's okay. I don't want to be super rude or anything. I think I'm just completely over temples at this point. Like, it's kind of the same as the one I saw in Indonesia, where it's like, yes, this is nice, but like it's not breaking my brain or anything. Like, it's a big temple. It reminds me a bit of the ones I've seen in China. I prefer the fact that there's like a nice mountain in the background. I think that's nice. I think the city wall hike we did was very nice, but yeah, this is just, it's a big temple. I think we'll go look at the inside if we can. And then, yeah, on the way out you have this. And again, it looks okay. The amount of tourists here is like, okay. Yeah, it's very okay. That's my review. Okay, so I thought the palace was basically just that one thing, but it's actually a bunch of buildings. So, like here you go. So that makes it a bit more redeemable, that it's like lots of small buildings. So it's quite cute, I guess. Not too bad. Okay, after doing a lot of walking around, I've come to the conclusion that this place is pretty nice. I thought it was just the palace, but there's so much like village stuff behind the palace, and that's very quiet and very chill. Like this, again, like I'm just not a fan of tour. Like this is not chill. I think someone literally has a megaphone, and then you just have a million people, and nah, they need to fuck off. Like, but if you go behind the palace, there's all of this village stuff, and it looks quite nice, and it's very calm. I would even say it's tranquil, if we want to use a buzzword. So yeah, this place is good. I would say seal of approval, 7 out of 10. It's quite nice. But yeah, like this entourage of people, that is like not my cup of tea. But I mean, then you can show up here at 8 AM and they won't be there, so it's a choice. Alright, so I'm at Seoul Tower, as you can see in the background probably. I'm on this like balcony, you have all of these locks, very colourful. And then here is the view of the city. And you can see the Lotte Tower is all the way over there. And yeah, it's just a nice view. So I thought that I was coming here to go up the tower, but honestly it's not that much taller than, you know, where I'm standing right now, so I'm not sure I see the point in paying a bunch of money to go up. Again, I hate these, like, I don't hate, but like the observatories, I've done so many of them, it's not that groundbreaking or crazy. It's very windy. It's not that groundbreaking or crazy, and like I'm basically standing in the same view as the observatory, so I don't get the point. But yeah, it's really, really nice here. It's cool because it's windy, and all the buildings, like you can see the whole city, which is quite fascinating. Alright, yeah, so I've decided against going up because, yeah, ticket is 16k, which is basically one good lunch or even two. And again, it's an observation deck, like who cares? And also, if I go up here, the view I'm getting up there, it's through glass, which is not good for photos and it's not nice. And I can stand literally right here, put my feet, and then I can see the same view. And it's not going to be groundbreaking because we go a little bit higher, like so. But we're just enjoying the view. It is quite nice, it's chill. There's also like a cafe here. my plane tickets to Korea, I was thinking if there's any concerts in the countries I'm going to. I looked it up and then I thought, oh my god, I could go to a K-pop concert in Korea. And I've wanted to go to a K-pop concert for, I would say, at least a couple of years. I'm not the biggest into K-pop, but I know some of the groups and yeah, have some understanding. And I just think that the subculture, the fan culture, it's really interesting. So I've wanted to go to a K-pop concert for a while, so this was like a, great opportunity. And then I looked it up, and there happened to be a concert while I was in Korea, so I managed, while I was in Indonesia, to actually get the tickets to the ITZY concert. Yeah, it was a really amazing concert. I think, even for someone that doesn't speak or understand Korean, because obviously when they introed it, they spoke a lot. They were like, hello, we're so happy to be here, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it would have obviously been better if I could understand all that. But in general, it was a very nice concert. Again, I didn't know the group really before. I bought the tickets, and then I started looking at their songs and listening to them. But I didn't know the group much beforehand, but they put on a very, very good show, I would say. They had a lot of good songs. They also just released a new song, and then they also did some covers with like individual performances, and just everything was great. The lighting was good. The singing was good. The fans were good. It was like in the SK handball gymnasium, so it was like 5,000 people. And yeah, I think the atmosphere was really good. All the fans were hyped. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna eat this Korean barbecue. First time trying it. Let's see. It's a bit of an awkward setup, I will not lie. So here you have the meat. It's probably incredibly hot. Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, it's really nice. Make a video. It kind of like Kobe beef, where I'm not comparing it to Kobe beef, but it melts in your mouth, kind of. And it's very fatty and very buttery, I would say. This is really nice. And then you have all of these different side dishes. So here's the meat. The light's a bit weird. And they have all the side dishes. So yeah, gonna enjoy this dinner. Alright, so before someone comments that I'm eating it wrong, I am eating it with the gochujang and the, what's it called? The kimchi and the lettuce, so there you go. It's like a bite-sized snack, one bite. Alright, so I'm home and I've realized I forgot to film a conclusion. I'm very bad at that. Basically, I had the Korean beef, it was very nice. I only ordered one order of Korean beef, 150 grams. And then you got all the side dishes, and it was 34,000, so I think it's okay. I think it's supposed to be good quality beef, so you get what you pay for, kind of. But yeah, I think it was a very nice experience. It was a very nice restaurant. They helped cook it for me, and everything was nice. One thing that was a little weird, I saw a sign that said you could write a Google review and you would get a free main dish. I was like, okay. And then I did it, and I got a free spicy noodle. It was 5,000 of their money. So that was a bit weird, because I feel like then you're basically paying for Google reviews. I don't know that you're allowed to incentivize in that way, but I got free noodles, and they were okay. It was cold spicy noodles. But yeah, the Korean barbecue was really, really nice. I definitely recommend it. I might do another one tomorrow for dinner, just a more basic one, just to try the pork. But yeah, it was really nice. Also, I haven't been filming so much, but it's just because it's been the past 3 days it's been raining. I think my friend sent me an article that people died in Seoul from all the rain. It was flooding, and it's been terrible. I keep getting notifications on my phone, warnings from the government. There's flooding everywhere. It's really rough. Today I went out at night just to try to photography in the rain, which was I think worth it, but got very wet and cold. But yeah, it's really it's been, I've done what I want to do in Seoul. I just wanted to do one hike, but I can't do it because it's raining so much. But other than that, yeah, I've just been chilling the past few days. Alright, so abrupt change of scene. Also, if I look a little tired, it's because I just slept for 2 hours. So I'm currently at the airport. We are ending our time in Seoul. It is 4:25 a.m. and I'm leaving here at 6, so I got here very early and I just slept, and I have the craziest story for you. Okay, so the worst thing and then the best thing to me happened. So I lost my credit card a few days ago. That's a whole nother story. I wish I could say it was like it got stolen and like, oh, it was so rough. But no, I'm just really stupid and I forgot it in a 7-Eleven, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I haven't had any, like, it's been hard for me to use money and stuff, but I've just been using cash. And then here in the end, I try to use all my cash and just be down to, you know, as low as possible because I'm not going to use it going forward. Then I found out that the bus cost 15,000 instead of what I thought was like 5,000. So I didn't have enough money, so I had to borrow from my friend, which she helped me, so that was great. Then I was looking at the buses and I was trying to figure out which one I should take. And there was one at, I think I would arrive at 3:26 a.m. But it was a little bit sketchy with the connection. And I ended up thinking like, okay, fuck it, whatever, I'll just leave to the airport super early. So I think I left to go to the airport at like 11 p.m. So being like 7 hours early for my flight, really. But today in Seoul and yesterday, there's been floods. So I take my bus and I arrive where the airport bus is. And the only thing I see is like red letters next to my bus number. And it's in Korean, and I just think, alright, fuck me, I'm done. I go over to this Korean lady and I ask her, I'm like, hey, what does this mean? And she doesn't speak English, but she manages to be like, it's like a cross, like it's dead, broken, gone. I'm like, fuck. And then I think I look at her in like a way, like you're having like like you're so anxious and fucked. I was just like, whew, I need to go to the airport, what do I do? And she's like, yeah, there's no buses to the airport. So basically, and I saw this from home as well, like buses to the airport express buses were just getting cancelled. And I thought the one I was taking was gonna work, but I guess it got cancelled in the 40-minute bus ride I had to the place. So there was no buses to the airport. I only had 15,000 money, and I couldn't get, you know, any other bus or taxi because I don't have any money. I only have the cash on me. I don't have a credit card or anything. And then she, without any hesitation, is basically just like, yeah, I'll buy you a taxi. Or like, I will help you get you a taxi. And then she stood with me for 10 minutes and yeah, she got me a taxi. And the whole reason I was gonna like take the airport bus and not just do a taxi late myself is because the taxis here in Seoul are incredibly expensive. So she paid 60,000 for a taxi for me. And I tried to pay her back. I tried to give her like the 15,000 I had just to give her something. And then she basically was like, no, like she motioned that I should like spend it on food. Again, she spoke zero English. Like all our communication was on like Google Translate. But she was so nice and helpful. Like that's the most like selfless, like nice deed someone's done in a long time. So that was incredibly nice, having a nice stranger do that for me. That like made my day, even though I don't know why I get so unlucky, like having the bus cancelled, having floods when I need to go to the airport. But I can still hear the rain now, so I don't know. It's been a crazy day. So that's been my time in Seoul. I really enjoyed it. I loved Korean barbecue, K-pop concert, Michelin restaurant, just the streets. Yeah, it's just been really amazing. I wish the weather had been better, but you can't have it all. But yeah, thanks for watching. I don't know how this video turned out. I think it's an incoherent mess, but it is what it is. You get what you get. So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.